So I'm Kaelas Munger, and this is my collaboration I built with my friends. It's the Battle of Ortona, which was a World War II battle that took place in Italy. I had some help building the roads, the cobblestone roads, to replicate that of the city, and me and my friends built the buildings to the Mediterranean standard and all that, and then we got our German paratroopers versus the Canadian troops, and a lot of the light tanks and the heavy fighting and all the bloody battles that took place there.
Okay. So this is a really great build. I think you guys did a great job. Now, working on a historical build like this, where do you find like the inspiration and kind of resources for what you base the build off of?
Definitely books, and for me personally, I like doing unknown builds, unknown battles, stuff that people don't normally know about, and kind of bringing that knowledge to people.
Okay. Yeah, very nice. So if you want to point out maybe a few of your favorite parts of the build, maybe buildings or different small details in it?
So I definitely have to say a couple of my favorite buildings. One of my friend built here, the bombed out farmhouse. I really enjoy. I also enjoy the Sherman that's knocking down the telephone wires. Adds a little bit of realism into the battle there. And then definitely some of the bombed out houses and the house you can see inside as well.
Okay, if you want to take us down here to the house we can see, that's really cool. So you built like all sorts of interiors in here?
Yeah, so it's a special house I built to show the interior, because during the battle, what they would do is, to avoid going on the streets, they just blow a hole right through the wall right into the next house. So I really wanted to get that feel for it and show what it was like for them.
Mm-hmm. And so I noticed you got a lot of really cool figs in here. Are these like customs you made yourselves, or where'd you get the minifigs from?
They're a custom part of it. I got some decals for them, as well as buying stuff from like Brick Forge and Brick Arms are heavy influences on them. They definitely add to the realism of the figs that we make.
Okay. And I noticed these like sand protective areas here. What are those parts from?
Those are Minifig cat sandbags that we used. Okay. They're really nice. They're super easy to make and cheap, and they bend very well.
Okay, yeah, that's really great. So when working on a collaborative like this, were you and your friends all in like the same physical area, or was this kind of came from different areas and you put it together when you got here?
We definitely put it together when we got here. Skype was a big influence, Flickr, a lot of websites like that. We've been in touch for a couple years now, so we get to kind of know what each other are thinking. But yeah, Skype and talking a lot are what really help.
Mm-hmm. What would you say is the toughest part of doing a collaborative build like this?
Probably getting everything to match up, when you show up and everyone's different heights and stuff, and trying to make, all of this stuff that's built by a bunch of different people look like one giant mock.